Michael Chiama, Sydney Morning Herald, West Tigers CEO Shane Richardson is set to resign less than 18 months into his 4-year contract following the removal of 4 independent directors from the club's board. His departure will leave the club without both a chairman and CEO after Barry O'Farrell also exited. Richardson's exit coincides with an NRL review into a possible conflict of interest involving his part-owned company Enriched Group, which provide marketing and consulting services to the Tigers, or provided. Richardson insists the investigation will amount to nothing, and his contract reportedly includes clauses ensuring, of course it does, a significant payout. Of course it does. So now we're rewarding people for exiting.
What's is there any statement from West Tigers? They released a statement yet?
Well,
Just now,
West Tigers have released a statement regarding Richardson's resignation. I don't know who's left to write the statement. It's been a privilege to be part of the West Tigers and see what we've been able to achieve as a club. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Benji Marshall, the players, staff, sponsors and fans for their support over the last 2 years. We've got a fantastic group of staff who work tremendously hard, and from administration through to football, and their efforts in turning this club around need to be recognised. Without them, the club would not be in the position it is today. So the Holman Barnes Group Chief Executive Officer Daniel Payton said, "We thank Shane for his service. His resignation paves the way for a new path forward for the football club, and we'll be making an announcement about the new leadership in the near future. We again wish to reassure our fans and the broader NRL of our commitment to the joint venture."
So has he resigned?
Yes.
Definitely resigned.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how was that? We thank Shane for his service. That was the only thing mentioned in the statement regarding Richardson from HBG.
And then immediately his resignation paves the way for a new path.
Yep.
That's a bit of a cop that. Carrie Arness, the full package, and Brent Reid through the Daily Telegraph. Tony Mestrov, outgoing Manly boss, has been approached as a potential replacement but has not confirmed his plans. It was originally felt Mestrov, who will formally leave as Manly CEO on December 19, would be interim West Tigers CEO, but the appointment could be made permanent. So that's where that is all out at the moment. Did you see, read somewhere, and I haven't got the author, unfortunately, but the Laundry Group, Arthur, who's a Balmain man.
He wants to buy it.
Would like to buy it. Now, that's, I don't see how you could do this, because if he was to buy the Holman Barnes Group out, what's their motivation? If they don't want to leave on their own terms anyway, what would be their motivation to sell? And why you would not sell is because they don't personally get the money, do they?
No, it's a club.
But they personally lose their power for being... So there's no upside for a Holman's Barnes Group member to sell, because you don't get any money and you lose your power. So I would see it really... I'd love to see the West Tigers privatised.
Oh, so do I.
I would love to see that.
We said this last week.
I know, but I can't see how you could execute it.
I feel that this is the way forward for them. We get rid of... It's still West Tigers, but we get the infighting is gone.
People who are making decisions with their own hard-earned Oxford scholars on it.
And Arthur's quite successful at what he does.
Correct.
He would, whoever he would put in place would be the absolute Mickey.
Love to see it. Can't see it happening.
The Laundry's having the sponsors of the Bulldogs and owning the Tigers. That's good reach in Western Sydney. They've probably got a few pubs out there too. There's nothing wrong with it. The News Corp own around 69% of Broncos shares, sponsor KO Stadium for the Dolphins. So I don't think there's going to be much issue with that.
What do you feel? Do you feel Richo was pushed, or the threat of this? Because we'd heard about this. It was in the paper a while back about his conflict of interest. Now all of a sudden it's been brought up.
Yep.
Do you feel that this was the reason they said, "Listen, mate, we've got this on you. You walk"?
Well, I reckon it's a bit hell hath no fury like a scorned ex. Somebody who's on the way out's gone, all right, well, what are we doing with this? What are we doing with this, folks?
Well, but this was brought up
I know. I know.
Before he even took the job on.
I know, but apparently, according to Chamis, there may be an inquiry from the NRL. But anyway, we'll see how that all plays out. Another day in paradise, folks, for you Tigers fans, us Tigers fans. David Riccio from the Daily Telegraph reporting the Bulldogs, the Canterbury Bulldogs, are following the NBA and NFL by adding players' surnames to their jersey for their 2026 season launch in Vegas.
Oh, awesome.
In a major marketing and merchandise play, the Bulldogs are also poised to become the first NRL club to sell personalised jerseys with players' names sublimated on the back across retail outlets. A player's surname represents their family, their heritage and the journey. When our players run out in Vegas, those names should be visible for the world to see, says Bulldogs CEO Aaron Warburton, who was on the Boys of Summer this morning with Jimmy in the package. Who's the number one followed Canterbury player?
Crichton.
Yep.
Or I've got a sneaky suspicion Carraz might be up there.
Yep.
So are you saying that was another word I've got to write down? What was that? What was
Sublimated.
Does that mean they'll get an earn out of it?
Yes, they will get a learn out of it.
Okay,
It
so-
won't be significant.
No,
They're
but
only
if
making about 1,000 of these.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so it won't be significant.
On the chat, Shug, I didn't actually get to listen to it. Will the players just get given numbers,
No.
not necessarily playing that position, so they can sell the
No.
jerseys now?
No, so my understanding, because I thought the same thing that you're
Yeah.
thinking, right? How could you possibly sell jerseys without announcing the first
Until
team?
a week before, right?
Correct. So, Mitch Woods, will he be the halfback? Won't he? Where's Burton going to play? There are players who you go, is Kiraz going to be in the centre? Is he going to be on the wing? Who knows? So I believe what they're going to do is sell
Oh, the names
jersey with the name's blank number.
Yep.
So you would put your number on yourself.
So you got to iron it on, like
You
the
got
old
to iron it
days.
on.
Remember that?
You got on and on. I
Yes.
believe so. Otherwise, it's too
Yeah.
finicky, right?
Yep.
It's too finicky. So well done, Bulldogs. And we'll see more of this. Actually, Aaron Warburton suggested this morning when I was listening to the boys, it might be a good little concept for Magic Round.
Yeah.
So you might have a Magic Round edition where players do have their own numbers and
Is there anything in the NRL rule book, like over in England when you play at England, if you like, do you have to have a 1 to 17?
I think so.
We haven't come across that
I
yet.
think there's actually a rule.
Right, you
Yeah.
can't have a number 30.
Nah.
Okay.
No, you can't just beat your own drum. No, I do believe that's the case. I could be proven wrong, but I'm pretty certain that is the case. What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.